Alright everybody, welcome to my new AAA series, Acquiring APEX Acumen, where the goal is to try and figure out how I can be better based on previous fights that I've done. So I will show some of my past fights and matches and kind of just look and see what could I have done better. And my hope is that I can grow not only in just understanding battle royales more, but also what particular legend fits my style. And I'm always welcome to the feedback there, what you all feel could probably fit how I play this game, because I do enjoy some of these characters, but I do recognize that some of them just don't fit how I play. I appreciate anything. The first goal I had with Apex was just trying to get myself to platinum, which I was able to do. And what I've come to realize is that there are still a lot of things that I'm lacking in this game. With this recent battle pass, you know, it was easy to kind of rat at some points and actually accumulate points, but I felt the grind in previous battle passes and previous seasons, and I can tell, hope that the ranking system will go back to that, because I appreciated the grind. That you have to get in some fights and you have to be a little more strategic with the battles that you decide to have to get to the final circle and accumulate the right RP. So, you know, with getting to platinum now, that's fine, that's great. But what I'd like to do now is figure out what's the way for me to truly improve and be that right teammate. You know, I solo queue, so that's always tough for me. Anybody is looking for a new teammate, you know, I'm down to kind of learn with it. Just be patient with me. BRs and stuff are something very new to me. I've only been playing BRs since the first Warzone that came out, and even then, that's very different than this game, very much so. So I still need to get more familiar with the characters. I need to understand how I can play with those characters. So. Give me whatever tips you feel like you use. I currently am on a regular PlayStation 5 controller, so separated. We're dealing with two teams. We should have evac'd and moved out. Some different bindings that I can use on a regular controller. Maybe so I don't do any type of claw method and stuff. My hands are twisted up. There ain't no way I'm gonna be able to do that. But yeah, I think you know, the key thing too is understanding just the map itself. I still have to understand the map, and I think what I'm gonna have to do is probably play more pubs to figure out this these areas a little bit more, because map knowledge seems to be the reason why I can tell some of the players that I play with kind of push when they at certain points, and they just, the map knowledge is so key. So I know I'm very lacking in that. I also recognize at times like I can be a little timid with these fights, so you know, any tips on how to be a little more aggressive in that space outside of just pushing, because there are times where I push, but I feel like maybe I pushed a little too soon or I pushed a little too late. So like in some of these fights right here, I you know, need to just coordinate a little. I don't leverage that mini map on the top left as much as I should too. So we're going to try a couple different methods here of building out these videos and this series. Let me know what you think. Feel like maybe writing it out more and kind of talking through it that way will help with the video, or you feel just more just me speaking about each component of a fight. Would that also help as well? Like I said, I'm just trying to figure this part out. I enjoy Apex. I only play Warzone with my buddies on Fridays, so I don't want to ever get into that game as seriously as I used to. It just doesn't feel the same. So Apex to me feels like a game that creates a little more challenge, feels a little bit more with what I feel probably Battle Royale just is, and it fits more in my style. So I like the competition. I like the fact that there is a gap between how I play versus a person that really knows what they're doing plays. So yeah, we're gonna really try to get into this game a little more and more. The component that I'm recognizing right now that I tend to just be a little worse on is just timing of certain ults. I think I use these ults
You got another team
not as
coming at
frequently
you.
as I should, or maybe I kind of use them in the wrong way. So, you know, like I said in the comments, just let me know what you think. Is that, was there a certain time that I probably should have used it, or is there a time that I probably should have used it more often? I think that's another thing that I'm recognizing. There are times where I just, like, I've been Mirage and I don't use the Mirage abilities. I don't know if I'm supposed to be using it more often because it comes back a little quicker or not. I know with Lifeline I'm pretty horrible at giving the heals. With Bloodhound I use the pulse as often as I can, but I also recognize too it feels like it takes a little longer than I use it. The gas play I'm also a little less, I'm a little more reluctant to not be in the gas, and I think I have to understand a little more. So I'm recognizing the different levels at which I can, my energy goes down or my health goes down when playing out. I think it's like 1 and 2 are the place to do, and then 3 tends to be rough, 4 is even possible. So I'm understanding that part to a certain extent, but I just have to be a little bit more aggressive with the gas plays. That's definitely something that I know to just understand. The shooting component, like if you could give me a heads up on what's the right scope for certain guns, because I feel like some have very, very little recoil, depending on the gun and the scope, and then some have horrible recoil depending on the scope. I've actually felt no recoil on some guns if I didn't have a scope at all, so let me know what you think there. Like, does that actually work out, and can that benefit me? I'm not very good with snipers, so any tips in that space? I'm horrible with shotguns. Any tips about that? What's the shotgun to probably use for someone who's very new to that gun style? So I'm all about that component there.
What? How did he see me? Wait
So I'm just gonna conclude here and let you watch the rest of this tape here.
What the fuck?
Feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to keep up with the future episodes in this series. If you're interested in teaming up, feel free to drop your username in the comments, and I'll be happy to add you. And if I'm on, I'll be happy to send you an invite, and maybe we can get some wins and learn this game together. But that's my goal. I want to get better with this. I want to get more competitive with it where I can. I'm not trying to play any crazy tournaments. It's just more for me. I like the competition with it. So I appreciate everyone that stopped by today, and enjoy the rest of this thing. There is a dub at the end of this episode, so tell me what you think. Have a good one, everyone.
What a pitiful. This fight isn't over. Get up.
You'll have to show me that move sometime. Reloading. Evo shield here. Level 3. Down, down, down. There's another squad on us. That's an enemy shield. I got it.
This will bind them.
Recharging shields.
Grenade. Fire. Reloading. Putting a Phoenix kit to use.
Reloading. Just stopping on my shield. Last one down.
The phase tear. Use it.
We're one step closer to victory. Reloading.
10 seconds until the ring closes. Move.
I was dying near me.
We're already in the next ring. Shall we wait? Reloading. That was all that remained of a pitiful squad.
50% of the squads have been eliminated. Anyone up for some shopping? Just topping off my shield. Hell of a time to go shopping.
I'm under fire. Recharging shields.
Reloading. I see an enemy. Zipper there. Quick, over there. That way. Come on. Using jump drive. There's an enemy near me. Ben, in position. Anyone passes through here? We'll know.
I cracked an enemy shield. Sending an arc star.
I cracked an enemy shield. That enemy shield.
Another squad is on us.
I'm in trouble. Enemy right here. Negating bounty coming up to me. Been placed. Let's get crossed. Right.
Using a Phoenix kit. Cover me.
Don't open. For VIPs only.
Enemy shield cracked. Enemy down. Throwing frag. Recharging shields.
We're all outside the ring and the wall of death is lucky us. We have a mobile respawn beacon.
This will bind them.
Ooh, death box here. Let's see what presents they left us.
Holy shit. You guys are crazy.